Okay, welcome back to Tran Wins Shadow of War. I haven't rebooted the computer in, I think, one night. But I mainly have to, because right now I'm using Handbrake to synchronize the audio and video. Alright, let's take a look here. So when we last left off, I had spent a total of, well, not last left off, but since I had arrived here, I'd spent a total of 8 hours building up my army here. So now, one of my guys, he had Iron Will. I don't know if that's what makes him break free. But my Mystic Necromancer, the one I actually, do I have another Necromancer? He might have been there was one of my guys was a Necromancer. Is this him? No, okay. Yeah, it was probably just him, the Warlock. I had a guy who had a Necromancer ability I was trying to keep around because it said he could revive the dead. Anyway, so I don't know if there's a max cap, which is why I've been careful not to go past this first line. When I did, I had him assassinate. I had my assassins fight each other, and then I moved him up here. And then he automatically moved up here, actually. I was planning on moving up here. So I have this first row, it was like this. These are all epics. And then it went to normals. Really, I actually call these uncommons. No, wait. I think the gear should be... It should range from common to uncommon green. And then worry about the epics or whatever rares. Because I get tons of yellows. They're not really rare. That's not what rare means. I was going to do an online Vendetta mission. But if none has appeared, I guess I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go and move on to the next area then. I have tons of skill points saved up. Because the reason why I'm not getting more of these is because you can only have one picked at a time. So like, for example, this one, I've got all three, right? So let's say I wanted to hit things from a distance. I would not be able to swarm the area with spiders. You can't combine them. You can't equip both of them or anything. So this is the story mission here. Let's see here. Yeah, this is what I kind of figured. How much elf shot did I get? I can't see here. Okay, he got 4 from that. Drain enemies are also dominated and will fight for you. Oh, well, I kind of like that, though. It's kind of the point. Training or dominating an enemy fully recovers health and gains wrath. How much wrath? That looked like much. So I may want to select this like in a hurry if I was really desperate for elf shot, but it might just be faster for me to sneak attack somebody. We'll keep that in mind. I created a dangerous maniac. I took like a level, I don't know, 21 assassin, and I was trying. There's an achievement that is supposed to like make him deranged. Like you're supposed to shame him until he becomes deranged. I think that's a reference to Assassin's Creed, but I'm not quite sure if there's anything like that in the game. I think it just has to do with him being an assassin. anyways, and then I ended up making him level 51. However, my level 38 archer that I treated as a no-name important dude one-shot him, and that wasn't his first one-shot either. He's one-shot several Warchiefs or captains for me, actually. I have no idea why or how he does that, but Mozu the Shy. Whatever he has is doing it. I guess it's power shot or something. Oh, and I don't think you can hit escape all the time. So, like, if I really want to, I could not hit escape during every part of the action scene. Because there's a short time where you can actually move a little bit, and an enemy gets enraged. While during their enraging, you cannot actually hit escape. Retaliation drains your attacker. That, okay. Gain an additional last chance attack. I'll keep that. Oh, that's what those circles mean. Okay. So that's how many last... Okay, that means... Okay, I get that. I wondered what those meant. I wondered if it was like a power-up I wasn't using. That little movie icon in the section had... It looked like it had 3 circles. I only have 2.
I think the cone makes the walls of our fortress extra strong. Keeps them frozen solid.
That's all well and good, but I don't want to be frozen solid as well.
My old captain used to say, killing a caragor's no different than...
That's quite a fort.
We'll take their fort and their treasures. Booth.
I don't know if I was just missing that guy or what.
This isn't the edge of the world.
Is that what I think it is?
Play you! Found him! Take him down! Build Tickler!
Oh, I probably need to change my sword. Right now I'll leave it, because hey! Because the flaming sword looks cool. Wait, he's a poison ward. Oh yeah, he reduced poison, never mind. So I can use fire, arrows, fear of burning. Well, I'm just gonna use lots of arrows on him then. So if I can find someone with fire arrows, that'll be the best thing for this guy. Where'd the other guy go? There were two of them here. I guess he despawned and one spawned here.
That Batkeeper, what an easy job he's got.
I've never seen a worm attack somebody before. So we'll start with these two, because they could end up getting killed quickly. I think it'll say flaming, or fiery or something. Plus you should be able to see it.
Overlord's orders. You know. To the enemy!
Let's see, where am I? Okay. So where should I be heading? Let's do all of the, well, where's the eyes? There's an eye. Yeah, let's do all of these so that I don't have to worry about losing my wrath or whatever it's called, my Elven Rage.
Looting the ruins of man is pointless.
What do you mean, pointless? Men are weak, but they have treasures.
I thought you were done talking, that's why you attacked.
It'll be the blade, then the feasting.
It is good place, huh? Fight it, now!
Better go fight. Whatever this thing is, that is its time. Not this time.
Long ago, Celebrimbor brought his legendary elven precision to bear on his enemies. By killing ghouls, recall how he kept his invasion force safe from Mordor's many dangers.
Megras, an elven virtue celebrated by the jewelsmiths I taught during the Second Age.
Okay, seems pretty simple. But I am using a mouse, so... Am I supposed to stop? Or am I supposed to wait for? Am I supposed to wait for the mission to clear or something? Oh, use only 5. Wait, what? Okay, now it's a little harder. Okay.
Megras, an elven virtue celebrated by the jewelsmiths I taught during the Second Age. Jewelsmiths and I created many wonders, and our precision was enhanced by the techniques Sauron taught us. Each collaboration brought us closer to perfection.
I don't know why the area looks blue, I don't own it. So anyways, if they would tell me the objectives before I began me, I wouldn't like be in a rush, because this is, you know, the first thing I see is, do this before time runs out. So I start, you know, I hop into position and grab my bow, because that's what the intro starts you with a bow.
Tasty morsel, too small to be full meal bought. Interesting little tidbit. You are delicacy. Swallow you.
They already lost my blue bar, so I'm not really interested in fighting right now. I'll hunt down everybody later. I'm gonna do all these Elven missions first, because I hate powering up. Leap behind and try jumping. No, that was not what I wanted to do. Good job, Talion. Okay, see, I'm holding W. He just goes for this. Okay, now W allowed me to climb up this side. It wasn't letting me. Holding it down just stopped me at that little corner pedestal. Sometimes the controls stick just a little too much. I'll worry about claiming them all later. I'm gonna grab all the Hadiers first, or whatever they're called. Because last time I would like claim something, then go through deep into enemy fortress, grab all the stuff, then find it from another angle on another Hadier. How many of these are there? Will it tell me? These two? Alright, so there's 2 of them. One there and one there. I'll do that in a minute. In case I get more, like, findings in this area. I'd rather not have to search it like 500 times. There's no fast travel spot closer.
I smell something.
Ramen.
Ramen?
Og.
Something just moved over there.
Okay, I guess I can't go that way. Curu. Celebrimbor respected the hunting instinct of caragors, even as he made them his prey. Relive his greatest hunt in Mordor by killing caragors with arrows.
Curu. As my army fought its way across Mordor, I sensed my instincts for battle sharpening.
Find arrows. Using elf shot to run faster in comparison to the rest of the game is an old trick from the first game. No time limit. Okay, this is not actually too hard then. I probably could have done it a little more stylish now that I know what it looks like and know what to expect, but I'm okay with that little clunky stuff.
Here in Mordor, the cunning thrive and the dull perish, or they become slaves for as long as the cunning find them useful.
You're weak!
There's a fire guy right there, but not arrows. I wonder if class skill dual bolts is blocked by arrow proof and benefits from soft target. Alright, where to next? I really didn't need to kill them, but I just figured since I was there anyways. Really all I did was make myself less versatile for when a captain tries to ambush me, because I'll have fewer arrows. But gathering some might probably wasn't a bad call, just in case it did get ambushed. No! Whoa, managed to catch myself. It wouldn't let me double jump immediately, so as soon as she saw me do it was the earliest it would allow me to. I don't know why the audio keeps skipping. The banner tends to be a big giveaway.
My earliest memories are of being nestled under blankets as my mother showed me the illustrations in a storybook about Loki the Larrikin, whose mischief always ended in disaster, though she was always one step ahead of her stern governess. I found the book tucked away years later after I learned to read, and I was surprised to learn that the storybook was full of little morality plays, not the comic tales my mother told. I wonder why she did that.
Doggerel to amuse children, I see.
No, something more. I read this storybook to my son long ago.
Crosh.
Nothing hereabouts. Anything other than piles of black chalk around here?
Someone's sneaking about.
Control is used for everything else. Achievement unlocked Purge. So out of habit, I run up to and hit Control. They should make this E also while we're at it. I understand E tends to be like the dominate stuff. I get that, but I feel like, you know, open door control, cut free control. So I feel like as a contextual thing rather than a dominate thing, because I think of dominate as using it on enemies, not using it on objects. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, okay. Now let's go through and claim all this stuff here. So we're going to start with that. A keen strategist, Celebrimbor knew he'd have to bring every technique to bear on his invasion of Mordor. Remember how stealth was key to his plans by killing Olog-hai from the shadows.
Hannas, discernment. When I labored with the bringer of gifts to forge the rings of power, even Galadriel did not discern how the rings would reshape the world.
Can I really kill him in one hit? Okay, in this mode I can. Come on, get off the thing. He saw me. I saw the X spear. I was watching for that.
Hannas, discernment. When I labored with the bringer of gifts to forge the rings of power, even Galadriel did not discern how the rings would reshape the world.
I figure if you retry the mission, you probably lose your blue bar. Because I feel like you don't always lose the blue bar.
Sauron's fair form masked his true nature, and neither the Lady of Light nor I could discern how the story would end.
Wow, that did not do a lot of damage at all.
Minas Ithil is on Gondor's frontier, so we have few occasions for the grand balls and masquerades that are surely common events in the capital city. Fine dresses like this one are worn for ceremony, funerals and weddings mostly, not for lordly entertainment. I wonder if the noble families of Minas Tirith spared a thought for us, holding all of Mordor at bay while they danced.
Another fine garment thoughtlessly cast away.
Who in Mordor would wear such a thing in days like these?
I was trying to figure out if I should go north or...
It starts with collecting precious things, Tark. But then you'll start collecting wet things, squishy things, like Tarks.
Terrified of stealth. Whoops. Hold on. Okay, I do have that equipped, but not this one. Not only do I have stealth attacks, I can phantom stealth attack you. Just be my bodyguard for right now until I find more information. No, wrong one. I think in the first game, the higher the orcs on the tier system, the better they were. So like, the first row orcs were the newest and the weakest. I wanted to wait till my focus recharged. So like, this orc would be weaker than this orc, which would be weaker than this orc. I don't think that holds true in this game.
The Orcs are neither the only denizens of Mordor, nor the first. Easterlings and Haradrim have settled here from time to time, often at the Dark Lord's invitation. They are scarce today, but one can still find their strange artistic carvings scattered in places from Nirn to the city of the Corsairs.
An artifact of the Haradrim. Interesting.
Few find their way this far north. And for that, your nation should be grateful.
I go into stealth mode right before I dominate him, so I don't have to charge up. Either that or it does it automatically, but that's what I feel like I need to do to move faster.
To most Gondorians, this midnight urn is a simple pot of clay, but to the denizens of Minas Ithil, it represented shared sacrifice that only those who live on the frontier understand. For centuries, the name of every able-bodied resident of Minas Ithil was placed in the midnight urn, and at sunset a name was drawn. That person would have to patrol the city's walls until sunrise. The task was ceremonial once we had a professional army, but that made it no less important. From our earliest days, it was always a neighbor watching from the walls. I was 10 the first time they drew my name, and I've never been prouder, though I could barely see over the parapet.
Why leave the defense of your walls to chance?
It isn't about chance. It's about unity. Everyone's names are mixed together, and everyone takes a turn on the wall.
That's nice. I like that story. All the other stories I didn't really care much for. I kind of just tuned her out. What's this dude like? Are they always going to be my level? If so, I might as well wait until I'm 40. If they're just always going to be my level.
Nul. Og.
Raise that beacon!
I wish it would show you which dudes are like right next to you. I don't have much room to move the mouse, that's why I have to keep wheeling backwards.
I am the source of all your misery. Every orc you have ever fought was created by me and my guild of vat keepers. We bring life and a terrible hunger to this world. But today, I bring you death.
Well, thank you. How's that?
Signal fire! I got him now! I will serve the Great Lord. Great Lord.
Let's see here. You got the fewest. I'll go ahead and send you to him. Thanks for helping me up. Whoops. Sorry, I gotta hit control on it.
Gondor's artisans rival the elves in their dedication, if not their skill. None more so than our weavers. Paint on a wall of canvas will fade in time, but thread retains its vibrant color for centuries. The Numenorians taught our people the art of the loom generations ago, and it is a talent we've nurtured ever since. Our tapestries immortalize our greatest triumphs, but it seems there's always another enemy to darken the horizon.
I think it's a little arrogant to say that you have dedication and skill of elves.
I wonder where this was intended to hang.
Wherever it was, I doubt it still stands. Only the strongest fortresses last long here.
I was trying to prepare for the counter. I wanted to see what it was like when I was focusing on it. Anyways, elves have like, hundreds of years to practice something. So that is far more dedication, and that, unless they're very stupid, that should be way more skill.
Have you ever seen a spider's web strung with dew? That is the web of fate. All possibilities hang in the balance, but as the sun rises...
You know, maybe I should wait. Because I apparently am doing these way too fast now.
Her visions reveal the truth. All of them. What say you?
Truth? I used to believe in truth. But it is a corrupted virtue in the hands of those like Shelob and Sauron.
How do I get there? I have no idea if it's inside or outside the mountain for starters.
There's never a time to get good at building fires.
There, the mini-map. That doesn't help too much, but it makes it seem like it's inside some sort of little canyon or tunnel.
Get him! You'll never escape!
Man, it's a good thing I went outside instead of keep going in the direction I was in. Literally, I had to come in from the outside to get there.
I don't know if the future is written or unwritten. My mind could travel up and down these paths, and they were like memories. But like memory, the mind would shape them to suit its ends. Were these my fears or my hope? It takes a cold eye to see the future for what it is.
Are you done? Should be around here. Yeah, it should be around there. There, just wouldn't let me fit it.
Are these not the same dangers as the Palantir, the Hydir?
There is a risk in all these things, but wars are not won by the cautious.
Well, you know what? I'm pretty cautious, and I feel like I'm winning wars just fine. Alright, where to next? I guess we'll do... Oh, here's another one? Darn it.
What was that? You are...
hands.
Either I missed him or that talk made the freeze pin wear off. No, I must have missed him, because this guy's still frozen. Then I was using execution, not running. Okay, now, come on, just brutalize him. Oh, that was so stupid. He just decided to keep running forward.
Not good enough for me. Tremble before me. I add you to my ranks. You are my master, my master. As you command. Few more of those, you're a corpse. No escape for you.
Ancient Warchief, the champion. Draw out the champion by killing orcs with combat executions, then dominate him.
Champion regarded warfare as an art form, and himself as Mordor's greatest artist. Making him my Warchief meant pricking his overweening pride.
It's gonna take forever to build up this what do you call it, might bar. Let's just stick to brutalize.
Someone wants a shot at the title, I see. This is garden variety carnage. Mediocre. Sharpen your blade, intruder. Then test yourself against Mordor's champion!
All rock. Luke.
A lot of work just to climb up.
Fancy yourself a true warrior, do you? You may be flashy with a blade, but I'm not so easily impressed. Your technique has flaws, and I'm about to show them to you.
I'm going to smash you into paste and then spread it all over my body.
Let's make it count, boys!
The Bright Lord is your master.
I will conquer for you.
What's consume? I don't think I did that. I don't know what consume is. I'm gonna look this up because I have no idea what consume is. Okay, nothing online so far about it. They say look in your skill and look at all the 3 skills about it. And one guy says do it from afar. Maybe if I disable that? Maybe just drain him. His head, I think, was in the floor. It wasn't letting me hit it. I don't need to kill him, but I'm gonna kill all of them. Wouldn't let me climb up. He just like stuck on that wall right there. I always find that kind of annoying. In this case, it was really life-threatening. I don't know what consume is. Okay, I'm looking up the Ancient Warchief, the champion, right now. When you finally break it, dominate or consume it to complete the mission. That's not helpful. IGN, that's what it says. When you kill 3 enemies with executions, the champion will appear with another captain. Move to where it appears and begin fighting. You need to be careful, because the champion can't be frozen as airproof. Use your surroundings because of both explosive barrels and fire pits to help clear groups of enemies. And damage the champion. When you finally break it, dominate or consume it to complete the mission. I don't want to just complete the mission. I need to perfect the mission. I'm looking at a video. It looks like he just ran up to him and stealth attacked him from behind. Because it was unchecked until this guy detonated a fire pit. Ran up to him from behind while he was staggered and broken, and it counts as a consume. I don't... Alright, well, let's try again. It might also be his skill setup. I don't know what that setup would be. Because it doesn't show. There's a reason for it to show, because I'm sure that he thought that it was obvious, and you know, he just went up to him and branded him. So I'm going to try sneaking up on this guy and branding him. Alright, now I'm going to wait for him to put up his weapon. I'm going to try to sneak attack him. Sneak brand him. Now, I didn't change any of my skills or items or anything since the last match. Thought you were still alive. Get over here so I don't have to kill so many other people. Oh man, there's a whole army right there? Okay, so the guy had run up behind him. He didn't like jump from above or anything.
You are mine. Abandon your master and serve me.
I am chosen master. Chosen master.
I looking something else up. I don't know what to look. I'm gonna keep typing in a couple of things, but this is ridiculous. Tell me what consume is. Or the middle of the Wraith row. Okay, when you're and there's like 87 abilities or something. So I mean, if you're like screaming at me, like, oh, consume it. So I mean, I'm playing this as much as possible since the game's been released. There's, you know, it is all relatively new. All right, so Wraith tree, the middle, he said. Press C. So okay, use my might ability. That's so it's no longer it's not combat branding, and it's called consume. Although I think there was something that called combat brand earlier as one of the objectives. Okay, so that's what I need to do. Is I need to use C. So if you are having the same problem I am, this is it right here. Okay, let's try one more try. What is this? My third try now? Oh, you're gonna restart my hit streak over because you wouldn't let me execute him? That's why my guy was staggering.
Someone wants a shot at the title, I see. This is garden variety carnage. Mediocre. Sharpen your blade, intruder. Then test yourself against Mordor's champion!
Really, they should have just called it Combat Brand or something. I think that would have been way more obvious for everybody. Because I'm sure I'm not the only person to ask this question. What is consume? You're just gonna make me kill the entire castle. Fine, we'll do it this way. Combat Brand. Default key C. Let's see if it works.
I swear my allegiance.
Yes! Alright, let me restart the recording here. Thank you very much for watching. Tran wins at last. Shadow of War. I'll see you next time.